So I got a clip on the Pivot where they were interviewing Jason Wilson. I really like Jason Wilson. He is such a God-fearing man that thinks logically. I do agree with a lot of stuff he says in regards to relationships and men. He's really objective is to teach men, right? So anyway, they were talking about men crying, and he goes into details why it's important for men to be able to cry. Y'all check this out.
Somebody got to be the rock. I talk about it all the time. Like for my family, I have to be the rock. Everybody's crying. Everybody can't cry. If everybody's crying and I start crying, now it's just a bunch of people laying around crying. Like somebody, you know what I'm saying?
But see, no, for real. But see, that's the misconception of men's mental health. It's not telling men to go somewhere and wallow out in weakness. It's saying be human and release what's holding you back. Men who suppress their emotions increase their chances of cancer by 70%. Also, men who suppress their emotions or humans increase their risk of premature death by 30. And that last one stand out to me the most because I worked with a lot of boys over 20 years in Detroit. I can't tell you how many boys weren't allowed to feel fear and now they're in the grave. Okay, they're told to man up, be tough, man. I had one kid I'll never forget. Wanted to join the Cave of Adullam at school. I saw it, I'll see you Monday. Very popular. Went to a party he wasn't supposed to be at because there was some guys that didn't like him. He knew the guys probably would want to kill him, but he went anyway for his rep. I get a call from one of the students Monday morning driving to work, kid crying. Boy got his life taken from him. So in marriage and you're taking care of your family, absolutely, if everyone's crying from fear or stress, there needs to be someone steadying that ship. But like the Irish proverb says, never trust a warrior who can't cry. He's hiding something. Every man is human. And then Dr. William Frey, the biochemist, he discovered that tears not only contain water when we cry from trauma and stress, but it contains stress hormones. That's why we feel better after we cry.
Now, what's interesting, the reason why I'm even bringing this up, because I think men and women have a lot to do with why men themselves don't feel safe enough to cry. I think as women, we have to understand that a man showing emotion does not make him less of a man. I feel like y'all make masculinity so fragile to the point where y'all men can't do human things, which is wild. It's like y'all think they are these machines and they're not. They deal with trauma. They're dealing with various life experiences. They also get hurt. So imagine having to hold that in to protect your masculinity when I feel like it's very masculine to show, especially like your safe space, like your woman or whoever you're with, that vulnerable moment. To me, that's showing strength because a lot of men don't know how to tap into that. And I really think we are ruining our men when we do that. Right, men should be able to cry when they're hurt or they're struggling. You know, there's nothing wrong with crying. It actually can make you feel better, right? And then based on what Jason said, I'm gonna need y'all to start crying when you feel composed to do so. All right, but just make sure it's with a woman that provides you safety, because a lot of women, I know, fellas, a lot of women, they don't give y'all that breathing room.